The history of radio in New Zealand dates back to 1921, when the first radio broadcast was made by Professor Robert Jack from the University of Otago Physics Department. The first radio station, Radio Dunedin, began broadcasting on the 4th of October 1922, but it was only in 1925 that the Radio Broadcasting Company, RBC, began broadcasts throughout New Zealand. In the early years, radio programming was limited to news, music, and educational programs. However, as the technology developed, more and more types of programming began to be offered, such as drama, comedy, and sports broadcasts. Radio became increasingly popular in New Zealand in the 1930s and 1940s. It played an important role in the country's wartime efforts, providing a platform for the government to communicate with the people and to keep them informed about the war. Radio also played an important role in educating the public and in promoting national unity. In the 1950s and 1960s, television began to gain popularity in New Zealand, but radio remained important. Radio stations began to experiment with new formats, such as FM radio and talk radio. In the 1980s and 1990s, the New Zealand government began to deregulate the radio industry, and a number of new private radio stations were established. This led to a wider variety of programming being offered to listeners. Today, radio is still a popular medium in New Zealand. There are over 300 radio stations operating in the country, including commercial stations, public stations, and community stations. Radio offers a wide variety of programming in English and Maori, and it is a valuable source of entertainment, information, and education for many people. Radio has played an important role in New Zealand culture and society for over 100 years. It has been a source of entertainment and information, and it has also played a role in promoting national unity and social development. Radio continues to be a popular medium in New Zealand today, and it is likely to remain important in the future.